10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Good day everyone, this is your host, Dominador Molina.
And I'm Ronilyn Gakuan.
And you are watching
Insiders.
Today, we give more knowledge is all about the IT careers.
How to start in career in IT, why we chose a career in IT,
And different types and possible jobs when you are in IT industry.
only here
At
at Insiders.
Businesses require information technology to remain competitive and provide the best products and services to the customers. As more and more businesses discover ways to use their technology to benefit, and demand for trained and specialized IT professional grows.
In addition, today, I give some knowledge and reason to choose an IT career, steps to get started, and helpful tips.
Choosing a career in IT has 3 benefits. Number 1, job stability. IT offers job stability because there is more demand for skilled IT professionals than there are people in the field.
Number 2, low-cost training opportunities. Even an IT graduate without a 4-year degree can be well-skilled and trained by using his diligence.
Number 3, constant evolution. IT is always changing with the advent of new technologies, which make it a good option for those who like to keep learning about the new technologies.
To start a career in IT, here is the 8 steps to start your IT career. Step 1. Research roles and positions. Researching the roles and positions available that can help you to understand which ones might be a good fit for your existing skills, interests, and career goals.
Step 2. Create a shortlist. After you finish your initial research, create a shortlist of potential jobs. With your ideal jobs in mind, continue to research for the qualifications that necessarily need to attain hired for the roles you chose. By doing this, you can focus your education and training to better prepare for your desired positions.
Step 3. Learn to code. HTML is often the first coding language people learn because it is very common and relatively easy to learn without formal training. Other languages you may want to invest time into learning include JavaScript, Java, C++, Python, and Ruby. These are the advanced languages that may require knowledge, time, training to be a skilled programmer.
Step 4. Work on an open source project. You can gain experience with coding by creating and contributing to open source projects and sharing your knowledge and opinions with others. Not only does build your skill set, but also something you can put in your portfolio and resume.
Step 5. 5. Enroll in education. Once you decided on a career path and gotten some experience, enroll in education to solidify your own skill set and knowledge. This could be taking a formal coding course or enrolling in associate degree or bachelor's degree program. What you chose depends on what role you want to achieve. For example, a software developer may just need a few courses or to pass a certification exam.
Step 6. Network with IT professionals. Before you start on your IT career journey, find opportunities to communicate with the IT professionals. By attending networking events, seminars, and job openings, where you're likely to meet them, you increase your chances of getting a job referral. These referrals are valuable because they allow you to get special consideration in a competitive field in the IT world.
Step 7. Ready to answer technical questions. Once you start taking interviews, you will need to be prepared to answer technical questions and, in some cases, solve technical problems.
Step 8. Prepare for your interview. By researching popular IT interview questions that are highly technical to test your IT capabilities, you can also practice solving problems, including algorithms and fixing code, in your prepared coding language.
IT professionals are in highly demand because they can assist others in keeping up with technological changes and security measures.
Consider a career in IT if you want to improve your programming and problem-solving skills. We present examples of IT occupations that helps you to choose the ideal career path that fits your interests, talents, and ambitions.
Support specialist. The primary duties of support specialists are responsible for reviewing and solving computer network and hardware problems for a business. Computer programmer. The primary duties of computer programmer is to create a new computer software using coding languages like HTML, JavaScript, and CSS. The developers makes and updates the game just to improve online gameplay, which is an opportunity for programmers to troubleshoot problems experienced by gamers after the game is released to the public. Web developer. The primary duties of web developers design the appearance, navigations, and content organizations of a website. They use coding languages such as HTML, CSS, and JavaScript to manage graphics, applications, and content that address a client's needs. IT technician. The primary duties of an IT technician is collaborate with support specialists to analyze and diagnose computers' issues. They also monitor processing functions, install relevant software, and perform tests on computer equipment and applications when necessary. Helpdesk technician. A helpdesk technicians render technical support to address issues with a company's hardware or software equipment. They can serve as in-house or remote employees and must convey issues to employees in a clear and understandable way. Web administrator. A web administrator set up an organization web host, run access for specific users, create mail server, and help users understand the basic functions of the system they are using. System analysis. A system analysis reviews design components and uses their knowledge of information technology to solve business problems. They identify ways that infrastructures needs to change to streamline business and IT operations. They can also assist technicians in training staff to implement the changes they propose. Network engineer. Network engineers work on the day-to-day maintenance and development of a company's computer network, utilizing their skills to make the network available and efficient for all employees within an organization. User Experience Designer. A user experience designer is involved with all facets of product development regarding its purchasing, branding, usability, and functionality. They collect and review user feedback to determine what a product needs to be efficient, functional, and successful. They apply this feedback to the design, organization, and usability. These professionals then monitor the process of testing and revising products until they met their consumers' high-quality standards. Database Administrator. Database Administrator employs a specialized software to organize and keep track of data. The software can be associated with software configuration, security, and performance when applicable. These professionals frequently diagnose and solve complex IT issues related to the data in. Cloud System Engineer. A cloud system engineer estimates the amount of database storage a company has and measures the availability of programs for the user. They also evaluate if data is being processed correctly within an organization's cloud infrastructure.
We interview some people who has experience in IT industry to give you some information on what they are doing and give you some advice before you enter in this field.
Hello po, magandang araw po.
Hello, magandang araw po. Hello?
Pwede na po mag-start?
Okay.
Thank you po. Ano pong name ng company at position po sa trabaho?
Accenture Incorporated, then position is team lead.
Unang tanong po, ano pong hakbang ang gagawin mo kung sakaling ikaw ay kasalukuyan nagtatrabaho at nagkaroon ng error o problema sa system?
Okay, depende sa scenario yan eh. First is kapag yun nangyari yung problem sa production, like for example, live environment. So for example, sa Facebook, nagkaroon ng bugs. Firstly, dapat meron kang backup system na pwede mong i-revert yung recent changes. So then kapag na-fix mo na, bawal kasi ma-stop yung live environment or production dahil maraming maapektuhan na employee, clients, or user. So first dito ang gagawin is i-revert mo siya sa pinaka-recent backup na changes mo. Then mag-start ka ng investigation dun sa live environment na anong issue nangyari, anong input, anong steps para i-recreate yung bugs or problem.
Okay, thank you po. Pangalawang tanong po, ano pong gagawin mo kung sakali ang proyekto na ginagawa mo ay makaligtaan o lumipas na po sa deadline?
Okay. So, yung sa development process naman, ayun yung ina-avoid yung sa deadline. So, ang pinaprioritize is dapat inline ka sa lahat ng ginagawa mo, naka-report lahat sa management or sa team lead yung mga ginagawa mo or may delays ka ba na nangyari. For example, sa development kasi sa programming or sa any management or development, meron tayong methodologies na ginagamit. Like for example is waterfall, agile, scrum. So dun pa lang mape-prevent na yung mga deadline, ma-adjust yung mga hindi na-meet na deadline. So for example, may deadline tayo nito, tapos syempre dapat sa ano pa lang, bago pa lang ma-meet yung deadline, magkakaroon kayo ng report na ano yung hindi ma-meet sa deadline, ano yung ipa-prioritize ng team. So dapat dun pa lang na-avoid na. So nangyari lang yung nakakaligtaan yung deadline kapag hindi kayo nagre-report sa project manager or head sa inyo na sir, di po namin ito magagawa kasi ganito. Then let the management i-handle yung mga delays. So for example, bakit ka na-delay, anong reason, kulang sa resource, then nagdadagdag tayo ng resource. So hindi preventable siya, hindi siya basta-basta. Nangyari lang yung hindi mo na-meet yung deadline kapag hindi ka nag-report sa lead mo. So for example, ba't hindi mo natapos yan? Sir, kasi hindi ko na-report sa'yo na marami palang na-encounter na issue, maraming blocking, maraming waiting na information about sa user, ganun. Doon siya nangyayari. Pero avoidable naman.
Okay po, thank you po. Pangatlong tanong po, hanggang anong oras mo kayo explain ang technical process o concept sa wala pang background sa technical?
Yung sa technicalities, hindi talaga siya na-explain sa user na walang background sa technology or sa programming. So for example, you're explaining for loop sa nagka-issue po kami sa for loop sa programming namin. Hindi naman nila alam yung for loop, so explain yung fundamental ng for loop sa user mo. Then it takes 1 semester para malaman yung for loop, data types, structure ng programming. So hindi mo siya i-explain mo siya sa yung halfway kayo, medyo technical pero alam pa rin ni user na nasa recent generation natin, like bugs, alam nila yung bugs. So ayun yung i-explain sa kanila. Sir, nagkaroon po kami ng bugs dito na hindi nyo po siya muna magagamit. Hindi mo sasabihin na bakit kayo nagkaroon ng bugs dito, i-deeply mo, kasi po hindi ko na-declare yung data type ko, hindi ko po na-exit yung sa for loop ko, kaya nagpa-infinite for loop. Hindi mo siya ma-explain, kaya explain mo siya na magigets pa rin ni user yung basic technical terms like bugs, issue, error, ganun.
Okay pa, thank you po. Pang-apat pa na tanong, anong gagawin mo kung ang kasalukuyan mong ginagawa na project ay biglang nakorap ang data nito?
So, yun nga, available pa rin yung corruption ng data. Like for example, every week, so for example on the database, dapat meron kang backup. Kung hindi pwedeng every day, every week mo gawin. Kasi kapag na-delete yung database mo, mahirap yan i-create or depende pa sa resource na makukuha mo. Then yung sa system, yun nga, para ma-avoid yung blocking sa user, para magamit yung system mo, dapat may may backup kang environment. So for example, production and backup environment. So kaya tayo mayroong ganon is kapag nagkaroon tayo ng updates sa live environment or sa production or sa pinaka system mo na ginagamit ng mga user, then nag-update tayo doon, then yung updates natin is may bugs, so mabablock yung buong process ng company. It's either ma-loss kayo ng monetary value sa company or full shutdown si company. So ayun yung ina-avoid. Reason is baka kayo yung singilin ng company sa loss ng profits nila that day. So kaya para ma-avoid yun, dapat meron tayong backup environment na kapag nagka-issue yung updates natin, meron tayong i-revert back na ito yung previous na huwag mo na gamitin yung itong functionality. That way, ma-avoid natin yung blocking sa process ng clients natin. So hindi hindi professional yung pagsasabi mo na, ay sir, nakorap po yung system natin, shutdown po tayo ng 1 day. So, yun. Ayun yung mga ina-avoid.
Ay, okay po. Thank you po. Pang-limang tanong po, paano mo i-handle ang hindi pagkakasundo nyo ng iyong mga kasamahan sa trabaho o kaya ng iyong boss?
Medyo general yung tanong mo na hindi pagkakasunduan. Dalawa yan. Pag hindi mo lang trip yung employee mo, yung katrabaho mo, ibang term na yan. Parang more on subjective ka sa problem mo. Either iwasan mo na lang siya, wag mo pansinin para hindi matamaan yung trabaho mo. Next naman is yung sa technical term or professionalism nyo na nag-work kayo, hindi kayo nagkasunduan kasi binigyan ng maraming task, hindi mo man lang sinasabi yung load mo or yung mga pending task mo. Dapat mahalaga yung communication sa bawat isa na binigyan ka ng like ng manager mga task, tapos sabi niya priority, last week may priority, nung next week may priority, so nag-pending yung priority mo. Then imbis na hindi mo nasasabi, parang naano ka sa loob mo na kasi ang daming priority, anong priority dito, lahat priority. So dapat kino-communicate mo yun sa manager niya na, sir, ano yung highest priority? So hindi yan basta-basta priority na sinasabi ng boss mo. Pwede nga sabihin yung priority in terms of urgency, pero on that priority, meron tayong priority 1, priority 2, priority 3. Hindi lang pwedeng urgent, meron din yung urgent 1, urgent 2, urgent 3. So, kahit sabihin mo urgent siya lahat, sabihin mo, ilatag mo yung sa boss mo na, boss, ito yung mga urgent ko, ano yung highest urgent dyan? So, siya na yung mag-manage na, ito yung unahin mo, ito yung unahin mo. So, on that way, hindi sasama yung loob mo na lahat urgent. So, yun, ma-avoid mo yung ganong situation.
Thank you po. Huling tanong po, anong maaari mong ibigay na payo o tips para sa mga gustong pagsisimento ng IT?
Sa akin, na-experience ko lang in 4 years
field
na.
natin. Siguro tinuro natin sa school nyo yung continuous learning. So, huwag kayong mapagod mag-aral kasi yung technology pabago-bago yan. So, for example, dati uso si Java, ngayon medyo napipace out na siya. Dati usong-uso si C++, si C, pinag-aralan natin yan sa programming sa college. Napipace out na siya. So may lumalabas na mga bago na programming language like ito si Python. Dapat inaaral-aral din natin yan. Apex, mainframe. So dapat hindi mapapagod, hindi yung porket ito lang yung pinag-aralan mo sa college mo, hindi ka na mag-grow doon. Dapat learn to study. So non-stop study yung pinasok natin field.
Okay po. Maraming salamat po. Ang dami po namin bagong natutunan. Thank you po.
Good evening po. Matanong ko lang po yung company tapos yung position na sa trabaho po.
Ang company na pinapasukan ko ngayon ay Renan Incorporation. Fan and developer naman ang position ko sa kumpanya.
Okay po. Sa unang tanong po, anong mga hakbang na gagawin mo kung sakaling ikaw ay nagtatrabaho at nagkaroon ng problema sa system?
Unang-una, magbibigay ng agad ang solusyon para maayos ang system.
Okay po. Pangalawang tanong po, ano ang gagawin mo kapag ang proyekto na ginagawa mo ngayon ay makaligtaan mo ang deadline?
Para sa akin, magsasabi ako ng advance. I-explain ko ang mga dahilan at magbibigay ng alternative deadline.
Okay po. Pangatlo po, hanggang anong oras mo kayang i-explain ang technical process or concept sa taong wala pang background technical?
1 hour ang standard time, pero pwede ako mag-extend, depende sa availability niya at kung may mga tanong pa siya.
Okay po. Sa pang-apat po, paano mo i-handle ang hindi pagkakasundo ninyo ng mga kasamahan o kaya naman sa iyong boss?
As an employee, act professionally, stick to the process, at kung di naman gusto ang utos ng boss mo, laging tandaan, obey first before you complain.
Okay po Sa pang-lima po, ano ang gagawin mo kung ang proyekto na patuloy mo pa rin ginagawa at ang data nito ay nakorap?
Sa una pa lang, laging i-backup ang system sa tuwing meron kang babaguhin. Parang date versioning para maiwasan ang ganitong pangyayari.
Okay po, para sa huling tanong po, ano ang maaari mong ibigay na payo o tips para sa mga gustong pasukin ng mundo ng isang IT?
Bilang IT, dapat siguraduhin nila na gusto nila ang pinapasok nila. Kahit mahirap pumasok sa isang bagay na di mo gusto.
Okay po, maraming salamat po sa oras.
Maraming salamat po.
After you watching Insiders, you have an idea, knowledge and tactics to bring when you enter to the world of IT industry and careers. Me, on my behalf of our group, we sincerely appreciate your attention today that brings us to the end.
Moreover, I would give acknowledgement to our group mates that contribute time, effort, and information to make this presentation great. Thank you.